Letter 351 by Charles Lamb. P.M. August 17, 1824. Dear B. I congratulate you on getting a house over your head. I find the comfort of it, I am sure. At my town lodgings the mistress was always quarreling with our maid. And at my place of rustication, the whole family were always beating one another, brothers beating sisters, one a most beautiful girl lamed for life, father beating sons and daughters, and son again beating his father, knocking him fairly down, a scene I never before witnessed but was called out of bed by the unnatural blows, the parricidal color of which, though my morals could not but condemn, yet my reason did heartily approve, and in the issue the house was quieter for a day or so than I had ever known. I am now all harmony and quiet, even to the sometimes wishing back again some of the old rufflings. There is something stirring in these civil broils. The album shall be attended to, if I can light upon a few appropriate rhymes, but rhymes come with difficulty from me now. I shall beg a place in the neat margin of your young housekeeper. The Prometheus Unbound is a capital story. The literal rogue, what if you had ordered Elfrida in sheets? She'd have been sent up, I warrant you, or bid him clasp his Bible, i.e. to his bosom, he'd ha clapped on a brass clasp, no doubt. I can no more understand Shelley than you can. His poetry is thin sown with profit or delight. Yet I must point to your notice a sonnet conceived and expressed with a witty delicacy. It is that addressed to one who hated him, but who could not persuade him to hate him again. His coyness to the other's passion, for hate demands a return as much as love, and starves without it, is most arch and pleasant. Pray like it very much. For his theories and nostrums they are oracular enough, but I either comprehend 'em not, or there is mitching malice and mischief in 'em, but for the most part ringing with their own emptiness. Hazlitt said well of him, many are wiser and better for reading Shakespeare, but nobody was ever wiser or better for reading S.H. Why? I wonder you will sow your correspondence on so barren a ground as I am, that makes such poor returns, but my head aches at the bare thought of letter writing. I wish all the ink in the ocean dried up and would listen to the quills shriveling up in the candle flame like parching martyrs. The same indisposant to write it has stopped my Elias, but you will see a futile effort in the next number, wrung from me with slow pain. The fact is, my head is seldom cool enough. I am dreadfully indolent. To have to do anything to order me a new coat, for instance, though my old buttons are shelled like beans, is an effort. My pen stammers like my tongue. What cool craniums those olden ditters of folios must have had. What a mortified pulse. Well, once more I throw myself on your mercy, wishing peace in thy new dwelling, C. Lamb. The Lambs gave up their country lodgings at Dalston on moving to Colebrook Row. The album, see next letter to Barton. The Prometheus Unbound. A bookseller, asked for Prometheus Unbound, Shelley's poem, had replied that Prometheus was not to be had in sheets. Elfrida was a dramatic poem by William Mason, Gray's friend. This is Shelley's poem, not a sonnet which Lamb liked. Alas, good friend, what profit can you see in hating such an hateless thing as me? There is no sport in hate, where all the rage is on one side. In vain would you assuage your frowns upon an unresisting smile, in which not even contempt lurks, to beguile your heart by some faint sympathy of hate. Oh, conquer what you cannot satiate, for to your passion I am far more coy than ever yet was coldest maid or boy in winter noon. Of your antipathy, if I am the Narcissus, you are free to pine into a sound with hating me. Hazlitt writes of Shelley in his essay on paradox and commonplace in Table Talk, but he does not make this remark there. Perhaps he said it in conversation. The next number, the futile effort, was Blakesmore in H. Shire in the London Magazine for September, 1824. Here should come a note from Lamb to Carey, August 19, 1824, in which Lamb thanks him for his translation of the Birds of Aristophanes and accepts an invitation to dine.